On May 11, 2009, dummy Deb Frisch filed a frivolous lawsuit in Eugene Federal Court against Lane County and the cities of Eugene and Springfield. Over the past year, lawyers for Lane County, Eugene, and Springfield have humiliated dimwit Debbie in court. This month, Debbie's rage at looking like a moron led Debbie to throw temper tantrums before the Eugene Budget Committee. So let's have a look and a laugh at Debbie, the poo-flinging monkey.
I thought it was third, sorry. I'd like to thank the Eugene Budget Committee for providing the fourth free televised stand-up comedy gig on Cablevision in the last 2 weeks. You don't contribute much to society, but the free comedy gig for people like me certainly is appreciated.
Fact: lazy Deb Frisch has not worked since losing her job in 2006. She's been on free food stamps for a year.
The first time I spoke to you all while you all play with your computer and your genitals was sort of a cost evaluation perspective, identifying two big flaws. Mike, if you and Alan could stop diddling each other, that would be great. Failure to prioritize and failure to maximize return on investment. Both of these failures are part of the catastrophic planning failure described by Budget Committee members this evening, such as Ramin talking about data and benchmarks, and other people who said, gee, wouldn't it have been good if we had done this planning in advance instead of like the day before it's due? Duh, missed that day in Thinking 101.
Fact: on January 22, 2010, Deb Frisch was questioned by the FBI for sending threatening emails to the judge overseeing her lawsuit. Really smart, Debbie.
Catastrophic mismanagement at your meeting. Testimony it was. Failure to prioritize as you pay $1 million to $350 to pay civil litigants like me. Not cost effective.
Fact: lawyers for Springfield and Lane County won motions to dismiss most of Debbie's frivolous lawsuit in February. The truth is, Debbie is pissed off that city lawyers are standing up to Debbie's impotent attempts to bully them into giving her free money. In fact, dummy Debbie is so angry that the lawyers are making her look like a giant, stupid dickhead that she howls about this issue again and again and again.
Of course, I could go on about the $1 million a year to date spent to harangue legal services for civil cases in United States District Court like mine. $350 to harass is a menace to society. And if you spent the money on dogs and cats and potholes, you would be much more cost-effective than paying $350 an hour to antagonize me. But the city of Eugene is considering stopping supporting El Carif for $200,000 a year, but it pays of harangue, harass, hoodwink, hire $350 an hour to handle civil suits in United States District Court, such as the one I am almost a year into. Files motion after pointless, frivolous motion in an ill-conceived attempt to try to get people to quit in disgust and despair.
Fact: the city of Eugene's lawyers have won all of their major motions in court. Debbie has lost all of her major motions in court. Any guesses as to who is really filing the frivolous motions?
Why the city of Eugene pays a guy who is so unbelievably incompetent $350 an hour to harass people like me is beyond my comprehension.
Fact: on May 17th, a federal judge banned Debbie Frisch from entering any Oregon federal courthouse. Let's see how the judge described Debbie's vile and vulgar behavior.
Ms. Frisch has made rude and abusive statements to court employees. She also sent numerous emails to court staff. The emails were abusive, rude, and vulgar and profane. The emails threatened court employees. Ms. Frisch's continued abusive behavior toward court staff is disturbing and disruptive to court business. In short, Ms. Frisch's emails and telephone calls serve no other purpose but to harass court employees. This leaves me no choice but to sanction Ms. Frisch by limiting her access to the U.S. District Courthouses in Oregon. Ms. Frisch has warned that failure to obey this order may result in contempt proceedings.
All vapid, vacuous, vacant. Good night and good duck.
Bye-bye.